Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. Did you feel that? That was the sound of an auto launch. That's right, my car's fixed again. Finally I can use my handbrake instead of trying to jump off the brakes all the time and use the clutch. Yeah, car has been fixed, thank goodness. Nearly run this woman over. It went in for its MOT as well, so finally took it back for them to fix the other issues. No more orange spanner, I'm pleased to say, and no more warnings about stupid things. Yeah, they managed to fix the handbrake auto launch. It was just the switch on the clutch wasn't connected right. As I thought, they'd probably knocked that when they were doing the pull-on filter, which is annoyingly behind all the pedals. And they also put the new cam sensor on, the relevant cam that was saying it was out of line, and now it's perfectly happy again. So evidently it was just the sensor and not that. So yes, it's Friday night, it's 6 o'clock now, on Friday the 16th of September. Nights are drawing a bit. I think we're going to avoid some of the rain. We've had some heavy rain this week, actually. It's been a bit rough. So on the whole this week for me, not so bad at work, pretty steady away generally. Got a fair bit done. It is of course today iPhone delivery day, I suppose. Is it? Yeah. It's the official launch day of the iPhone 7. So and of course Apple Watch 2nd generation as well. But yeah, I'm sure many people have been receiving their new lovely, possibly shiny iPhones, especially if you got the jetty shiny blackie. Where's the taxi going? He was just going down the middle making his own lane. Crazy man. So yes, new iPhone day. As I said last week, I've not received a new iPhone today. Boo-hoo. I'm just undecided still. I don't know. I mean, I might pop in at some point in the future into a store and maybe do an upgrade, possibly, or something. Well, you know, swap out, because they give kind of good value back as opposed to having to faff about, which it is a faff as well. Faff about with eBay and people selling to people and then thinking, you know, having problems afterwards. Although admittedly all the iPhones I've sold over the years, and I haven't had one issue. Bought actually and sold. I've bought many of the models, not from Apple themselves, but on eBay, used. And I've never had a duff one really. I think my 5S that I got when I went to sell it again, and I tried to get it unlocked by 3, they wouldn't unlock it, and it turned out that was because it actually had some unpaid or outstanding contract left on it, and evidently what happened is the person had taken it out on a contract and then sold it on to me, as it were, on eBay, to get the money up front, as it were, with the idea just to pay the contract off bit by bit, but he never paid all his contracts. So and it's quite surprising that, funny enough, that 3 didn't actually block it. I think it paid sufficient of it that they didn't block it, but they wouldn't unlock it because of that outstanding debt. So that was a kind of a bit of a bummer, but I mean, you know, I didn't lose out in the end really, because I still got to use the 5S until I replaced it, and also I still managed to sell it on and got a reasonable price, even though it was just locked to 3 and couldn't be unlocked to 3, which I was very honest about. So yeah, on the whole, that. So you know, maybe go to the Apple store and get one. Maybe I'll look about on eBay in the future. Maybe I just won't bother, because I don't really feel that bothered about, you know, what the features there are for it, and to be perfectly honest, the amount I use the phone, I just don't get the time to do that much on it. I mean, I do take a lot of pictures. I do take a lot of pictures at work, so having a better camera would be good. But yeah, it's not like the most important thing in my life or anything, and I don't know. It just seems like it's perhaps going to be just a bit of a waste of time. You know, because this one works fine. So there you are. That's that. So anyway, we'll be interested to see all the people getting the new iPhone 7s and how they get on with them. Touch wood, hopefully none of them will explode in the next few days. But I think Apple are much more on top of their battery choices than other manufacturers can be. So yes, it's interesting. iOS 10 is out. Everyone's got it. Everyone's doing flashy iMessages to each other now, no doubt. It is kind of nifty, some of those ones, especially if you get the sort of the fireworks effect and the strobe effect and stuff. Quite nice. Kind of tricky to work out how to do the damn things in the first place, unless if you've not got a force touch device. You know, you've got your old-fashioned original 6 Plus or whatever, or 5S. You have to long press on the sort of the send button to bring up the options for bubbles and all sorts of things. So there is that side about it, but it's pretty nifty. I'm sure people like it. And all the other goodness that's in iOS 10, I've kind of forgotten what's new because I've been using it that long now. It's all become normal. I kind of lost track of what even I'm on, whether I'm on release or what's going on up here? No, he's parked. I thought it was a big queue, or whatever else. I got completely befuddled. I thought Sierra was out, but apparently it isn't out till the 20th. I thought they'd put that out with iOS 10, but then probably sensibly they held it back because Tuesday night, wasn't it? Tuesday night, was it? Tuesday night? Yeah, I think it was Tuesday night that they released iOS 10. Handily, Sony decided to release a PS4 update on the same day. Marvellous. That required everything updating for the PS4s as well. And rather annoyingly disrupted my Star Wars Battlefront play. I was very upset about that, Sony. Sort your stuff out, because not only did I have to do the update, but it also kicked me out of the remote play app after it updated itself, and I had to reattach it, reconnect it to the PlayStation, which is upstairs. So Tuesday night I spent like a good half hour going up and down the stairs to the bedroom. PlayStation needs updating because it can't find it. Damn, go upstairs to go into the PlayStation upstairs, update it, come back downstairs again, still can't connect to the PlayStation, go back upstairs again, find the PlayStation's turned itself off, bizarrely, even as soon as I just updated and rebooted itself. So I turn it on, it says there's been an error, and then boots and says update file successfully installed. Great, Sony. So your update fails and turns off my PlayStation, and then it cheerily, when it finally boots up after it's told me it's had an error, tells me it's updated fine. Which is it? Is it updated fine or is it an error? Who knows? I don't know, but it worked again, so I wasn't too fussed. Because I have no idea what was in the update, but I doubt I'd use any of it. It's a shame the updates could just not need to be done if you didn't want to, you know. It could still use it and not update, but it won't. It stubbornly refuses to do anything, the PlayStation, until you update it, damn thing. Stupid Sony. So anyway, so did that, and of course then up, down, back down again. Still wouldn't connect to it because it said I needed to do the connect thing, and to do the connect thing you've got to enter a code from the thing. No, from upstairs to downstairs. Yes, because to the remote play things. So another trip up, get the code. Go. What a faff. So yes, anyway, but I got round it in the end. So there was much downloading. All these iOS 10 devices, all gigabyte files downloading as well. So my poor router was suffering badly Tuesday night with all these updates and things going on. I haven't actually managed to update all things Apple. iOS wise in the household yet, but I've done a good few many. So we're getting there. So, and you know, it's quite a good update really, some good stuff in it. Interesting to see how the older devices fare with it, if you know there's some optimization in there to maybe keep them running smooth and good, or if they're going to be turning into a kludgy, slow, horrible mess. But we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, there's, as usual, loads of things I'm going to talk about. I've forgotten about half of them. So macOS Sierra isn't out yet, that's next week, so you're all going to have to wait for that goodness. So there is quite a few nifty new bits in Sierra. It should be quite a good update for people, and it'll pretty much lay over the top of your existing Mac install, so you just install it. It's like an update, in fact, rather than a complete reinstall of the OS. So well, that's certainly how I did it with the beta, and I've not had any issues since then, so that's fine. Yes, I have missed the turning. I think Bob will know what I'm doing, but we'll soon find out anyway. So what else? You know, I'll probably think about while I'm in the place I'm going to now that Bob will know where I'm going to. Think about whatever the things are I was going to talk about that I've completely forgotten about. Oh, from about 3 weeks and a half back, or whatever it was. Rip Gene Wilder. Gene Wilder died. It was very sad. The original Willy Wonka, such a great guy. And funny enough, I mean, it's just sort of, I don't know if it's ironic. Is it? I wouldn't know if it's ironic or not, but it was quite fortunate for them. York Maze, the Maze, so it's a corn on the cob maze, or a maze cut out of corn on the cob, and you can walk round it. And they always do a pattern, so the maze is in a pattern or something, obviously only visible from the sky, but they've done various things over the years, normally to do with sort of what's going on. I don't know, just general things. I can't remember what they've done, but they've done quite a few different things. And this year it was the main image was Gene Wilder from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, so his image from that. So it was kind of like a fitting tribute to him that he was etched out in York Maze, and they got some extra publicity about it as well, so that was quite good. So yes, very sad though, because he was very, very good in the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. In fact, I think we watched it as well, because it was on. I'm probably just in sort of memory of him. So yep, that was sad. Other things, don't know really. I've just been plodding on with Star Wars Battlefront. I've nearly finished Pistolia 2, and that has been quite a struggle, to be honest. Requirement was 30 kills with the DH-17 pistol, 30 kills with the SE-14C, and then also 5 kills, sounds easy, with the Stinger pistol. It's not easy at all. The Stinger pistol, I cannot fathom it out. Apparently people can't. I've managed to get up to 3 now out of 5. I've no idea how I got those 3, what I did, not a clue. Well, obviously what I did is I shot people with the pistol, but the thing is, it doesn't immediately kill them. It appears to infect them with some kind of poison that makes their body glow in a rather red and unusual manner, but doesn't kill them. Huh? How does that work? And I can't actually fathom out what does kill them. I think if they're a bit low on energy and I whack them with the darts quite a few times, because you've got a number of darts in this Stinger pistol, it might kill them, and then you get the kill. It kind of is supposed to slow them down a bit. I've not really noticed that much. But it's supposed to slow them down a bit. And then other people can kill them. But that doesn't seem, you know, if you whacked them a few times with this and it's made them ill, other people shooting them doesn't seem to add to your kill count with it. So you've got to kill them yourself with it. So you're either going to be hitting people who've got very low health already and kill them with it, or keep whacking darts at them, but you've got to hit them multiple times. And the thing is, you know, after the first or second time you've hit them with that, they've already shot you dead with a weapon that killed you, as opposed to one that just seems to do some feeble effort. So I'm ploughing on with it because I just desperately I want to finish that hutt contract. I don't know what I get for it, actually. I don't care what I get for it, I just want to finish all the hutt contracts. That's what I'm working through at the moment. There's nothing else to work through, because I've reached the top rank, as it were. So I nearly got up to 100,000 in Star Wars credits, whatever they are, Star Wars books. Who knows what they call it? The money thing. I nearly got up to 100,000, but I had to spend some to get some other features, so a bit of a pain. But there you are. So yeah, progressing well with Star Wars Battlefront, and I'll be getting on with that over the weekend, I think. Right, I am obviously now going to go into Tesco's and stop talking to myself in the car with everyone thinking, what the hell is he doing? So I'll probably think about, if I can think about anything else. I probably can't think about anything else, to be honest, so I might just leave it here at 16 minutes because it's quite a reasonable time, and I want to get home anyway. So I'm going to leave it here. Have a good week and weekend, even a week next week. And I'll catch you in next week's coffee vlog when I'll perhaps be more prepared and think of things to say. Okay, bye.